Hello everyone and welcome back to Triangle Strategy. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and today, oh boy today, we've got some stuff to do. We have 15 character stories. That's not what we're going to be doing in this episode. That's going to be its own bonus episode, possibly multiple bonus episodes, depending on how long that goes on. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be meeting up with all of our battalions and doing a little bit of investigation, it seems here. Yes, investigation, not investigation, investigation. And seeing what's what, because the final battle against Hyzant is nigh. And then what we'll probably do is we'll see whatever upcoming battle there is, see what there is to see whatever cutscenes and dialogue there are to see, get all of that set up. And then I will also, before the battle, be recording the bonus episode with all the character stories. So we will get them. Don't you worry. And I even have a separate save just in case something goes awry and we lose some of them. So, without further ado, let's get in here. Do do and do 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 do. Da da.
My friends, Roland, Frederica, Benedict.
Look at this. God, this is like actually so cool. Like if you look at it, we've got the Roselle, we've got the forces of Glenbrook, we even have the forces of Hyzant. We've got Jerome and his group, we've got Svarog and his group, we even have a member of the consortium with us. Like this is pretty wild, man. Like I said it previously as well, but we have come so far. So far. It's just very satisfying, but okay.
All of you who have gathered under our banner, we have weathered much to come this far. However, the battle of our lives is before us. The battle for our future, for the future of all Norzelia. Until we arrive at the other side of it, I ask that you remain steadfast by my side.
You don't need to ask. We're here because we believe in the path you've shown us, and we won't quit it now.
Oh, man. Like, knowing that this is something that we earned, too, is... it's just so satisfying. Like, so many other things could have happened. We know that for a fact now, but we got here. It makes the whole thing feel so much more significant, because it is.
In weal and woe, we'll be with you until the end.
I am of the same mind.
Thank you, everyone. Then, before we approach the threshold of our destiny, let us review the strategy that will see us through it.
Our final aim is to gain control of the Hierophant's palace.
Oh boy. We are actually just storming the castle, okay.
Yet to even approach it, we must breach the goddess's shield, which has never fallen in Norzelia's history.
History must give way to new thinking and new weapons. And today, my death knell shall usher us into a new age.
With the shield destroyed, the route to the capital should be cleared.
There is but one obstacle. It will take time to position the cannon and ready it to fire.
The enemy must be distracted to allow you to work free of harassment. And I believe I know upon whose shoulders that role lies.
Us, I'm assuming.
Indeed.
Yep.
House Wolfort shall draw out Hyzant's main forces.
Oh boy.
We'll attack the shield's western side, hopefully enticing a good measure of Hyzant's soldiers in the process.
Okay, so who's this gonna be? Comcel's dead, as far as we know. What's his bucket? The other guy who died in, like, the cutscene, he's gone. Sorslay's been dead for a long time. Does that just leave... That leaves Edor, Lila, and Exharme, because Exharme got away. Yeah, Exharme left when we beat him at the at our domain. Exharme, maybe? We might be fighting Exharme again.
While they're occupied, Lord Svarog and the Asfasti soldiers will begin readying the cannon from the south. When they are done, the blast shall echo across the wasteland, and the shield shall fall. When we have won our victory in the west, we'll join with Svarog and bring our full strength to bear upon the capital.
The consortium shall keep your rear protected. That I promise.
The plan is set.
Lord Serenoa, my people wish to offer what support we can. Where would you have us?
Thank you, Jerome. Those of you who can fight, harry Hyzant's forces in the northern and eastern parts of the capital.
The city is still reeling from the Rosellan uprising. With luck, this shall be over quickly and with few losses to mourn.
Indeed. Let's bring an end to this as quickly as we can. The people have seen enough suffering.
Then let us make ready. Each to their jobs.
Okay.
My lord, soldiers are always full of nerves before a battle. It would do well to speak with them. Make clear in their minds the victory you envision.
Of course. I'll go to them.
All right. God, what is this fight even going to look like? I don't know what the terrain is going to be or anything. Because we're not fighting here. That much is obvious. The final battle is upon us. Before then, I would speak to everyone. Okay, what do we got? I see a shiny over here. I mean, honestly, money is not... Oh, I was just clicking A. I didn't even see that. Okay. I had an unfinished letter to notes. That's interesting. I know it's been ages since I've read any of the notes here. Here it is. We escaped. Somehow. There are not many of us, but we were at least able to determine that XXX was indeed hidden inside XXX. We took with us but a small fragment. This is proof that our legends are true. The key to the chains that bind. This is from... Come on, brain. Frederica. This is Frederica's mother. There's still hope, but we... No. I have done all I can. While I was able to rally my brethren, I could not destroy our... failed. We were forced to leave behind many and still barely escaped with our lives. That is the harsh reality. The extent of my capabilities. My heart breaks when I think of how powerless I am, but I will not give up. I must ensure that this key and the fight to free the Roselle are passed on to future generations, so that someday, someone will take up my mantle and finish what I have started, so that they will finally free our brethren from Hyzant. There is no time for tears. Every step forward matters, no matter how small. I wonder if I needed to be... I wonder how important it is to read any of these. Like, if there's side stories or characters maybe to unlock. I think we're going to do a bunch of lore reading as well. And I'll go through all of these. Maybe that'll do something for us. That's not for today, though. That's not for today. The Roselle were able to cast off the shackles that bound them for so long. But our battle is not yet over. The Norzelia that we all dream of is within reach. We need only win this battle to grab hold of it. Winning this battle will put an end to Hyzant's monopoly over salt. Just like the Salt Iron War of 30 years past, this fight will no doubt leave its own mark on history. When I think about it, the day we arrived in Glenbrook was really when this all began. It has been an honor to fight by your side, Lord Serenoa. It's been an honor to have you, Gila. Absolutely. Allow me to take care of the logistical support. I will do everything in my power to see you succeed, for today failure is not an option. Well, thank you, Claris. Again, I've been very surprised by him. We went through a lot just to get here, staring down the Holy State stronghold. The final battle's upon us, lad. As the shield of House Wolford, I swear I'll protect you till my last breath. I would expect nothing less, Eridor. Nothing less. We're up against the Holy State of Hyzant. I've heard that they fear no one but the goddess herself. But justice is on our side. We are with you until the end, Lord Serenoa. Well, thank you, soldier. Ooh, 3 large-range HP recovery pellets. That's very nice. You are the spitting image of Lord Simon. Thinking ever of your people, striving for balance and forging a new path forward. I shan't lose focus, my lord. Victory will be ours. If any one of the 3 regiments had failed, we wouldn't be where we are now. I feel like we can overcome anything, so long as we work together. That's the JRPG way! That's the way it is, Hewitt! Let us topple Hyzant and bring a bright, new era to Norzelia. I lost confidence in myself as king, and worried about whether or not I could truly fulfill my duties. See? That's what I said! He was looking for an out with that whole bowing to Hyzant thing. It wasn't anything like... I don't think he truly believes that Hyzant was the right choice. It was just a way to free himself of the responsibility. 100%. But by succeeding in bringing Lord Svarog to our side, I was reminded of my role. You're quite the vassal, giving orders to his liege. But I have no regrets in walking this path with you. Thank you, Serenoa. We will win this day, I promise you that. The Frosty army will make for the southern side of the shield when we begin our diversion. Say the word and I will give them the signal. Short, sweet, and to the point, as Anna ever is. We will strike from the northern gate and lure the enemy away. The Roselle are with you every step of the way, my lord. Thank you. More money. Really don't need money at this point. I need silver. Never thought we would be fighting Hyzant side by side with Esfrost. But to be honest, I don't think we could ask for better soldiers than the Black Isles. I mean, true. True, they are really nasty. As evidenced by the fact that they've had elites before anybody else. The time has come to show the world what the Death Knell can do. Just give us the word and we will reduce the goddess's shield to rubble. The knell is strong, but takes time to fire. Please buy us some time while we ready the cannon. Today we put an end to Hyzant's tyranny and see my son's dream of a new era realized at last. Man, I was kind of hoping that he'd have more to say. I like doing Svarog's voice. Some cure-all pellets, nice. I saw the Death's Knell with my own eyes. If anything can destroy the goddess's shield, it's that cannon. I hope so. I pray that nothing goes wrong with it. Ooh, 2 Panacea pellets. Nice. Okay, any other shinies lurking in the grass? I'm not seeing anything. I'm really afraid at this point that we're never going to be able to upgrade Maxwell and Evlora. Like, that we're just not going to get any more silver. I'll be very sad. They're still both quite strong, I think, but... yeah, I'll be very, very disappointed if that winds up being the case. Let's go! Morale is high and the soldiers are ready for battle. It's time to put our convictions to the test. For all Norzelia. Boo doo doo doo. Ba da da da.
The Wolfort soldiers march toward the west of the goddess's shield, ready to risk life and limb making a show of attacking the nigh impregnable barrier. Their display is enough to spur Exharme to action, as he senses an opportunity to erase the sting of his recent defeat. He musters what troops remain in Hyzant and sets forth to meet his former ally in the field. The two armies face each other, tension thick in the air. While to the south, Svarog and his men work hurriedly to prepare the cannon for its grand debut.
God, I hope we get a really fancy cutscene with this Death Knell going off. Ooh. Hello, Exharme.
My countrymen, the rebel Wolforts have spat in the face of our generosity and defied the goddess and her mercy.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Now, scouts report that they have returned. They have been sighted in the west, doubtless hoping to catch us in a moment of confusion. However, before them stands the goddess's shield, silent and unyielding. It would be easy for us to leave them there to rot in the harsh sun. But that is more generous than they deserve. Those fiends who cast a wicked spell over the Roselle and destroyed the symbol of our goddess's beneficence.
The Wolforts were behind that?
Their sins are too great. They must be punished.
Yes, in her name we must smite them, as is the fate of all heretics. If they will not bow their heads in obedience, then we shall leave them piled in the dust. They may have destroyed the statue of the goddess, but her blessing is eternal. Her smile is at our backs. Let us crush these infidels in her name. May the will of the goddess be our sword, and may her judgment strike true.
In the name of the goddess!
In the name of the goddess!
Alright, a little spooky. A little spooky. They are determined. I'll give them that.
I still have my talent for rousing rabble. It is time to wash away the disgrace of my defeat.
Oh, Exharme, buddy. You're gonna get yourself and all these men killed to soothe your wounded pride, you bastard. Oh, yeah, okay. We're just going right into it, huh? Very well. As Esfrost prepares the death's knell, Serenoa advances his troops to the western side of the goddess's shield to distract Hyzant. But who is leading their charge? That's an ominously mysterious statement. It's Exharme, is it not? Okay, that's concerning a little bit, but let's see what's up. Let's see what we've got going on so we can plan our upgrades and see whatever dialogue there is to see. Oh, are we just fighting out in the open? That's... huh.
Good. We're to meet them in the field then. I much prefer that over a protracted siege.
God, yeah, we haven't had an open field battle in this game before. It's always been about terrain and everything. This is going to be very interesting if this is where we fight, especially if they actually have horsemen. Like, we've not actually fought any riders at all. We fought hawk riders, but not cavalry.
We mustn't take Exharme lightly. If we're to distract his forces, we must make him believe we mean this to be our last stand.
We've succeeded so far. He comes.
Wolford Curse, prepare to receive the goddess's punishment. She has blessed me, Exharme Marshal, with the permission to carry out her will.
Minister Exharme, all I did for the people of Norzelia. To free them from the yoke of Hyzant's injustice.
Do you imagine that, like, at one point I was actually wondering if we would get Exharme as an ally? Imagine. Maybe in a different route, but not here.
I know you harbor your own doubts about your country's rule, so I will ask you this once, and once only. Join us. Lay down your arms and help us build a new Norzelia. A greater Norzelia.
I always knew you were destined for greatness, Serenoa. I admit I take great interest in seeing this future you would build.
But...
then let us combine forces.
I refuse.
Why?
'Tis a simple reason. House Wolfort inflicted the only blemish on my perfect record.
This guy, man.
So, I must prove to the world that this was merely a quirk of fate.
Oh.
I am, and have always been, your better.
You would deny me just to assuage your own pride?
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
If you do not understand, you deserve no further explanation. Come, Serenoa Wolfort. From now, we speak only with our blades.
Everyone to formation. Exharme has made his decision. We fight!
Okay.
These heretics under your heels.
Okay. God almighty, I am concerned. Exharme is always nasty to deal with. Always. And if we don't have the ability to manipulate terrain to our advantage like we usually do... No, this is an open field. Wow. Decimate the enemy forces. Weather is clear, wind is breezy. Wow. We got 10 units. I mean, that's a lot of cavalry. Oh, God. Movement of 6. Ah! Oh, I don't even want to look at Exharme yet. Jeez. Okay. Alright. Is that an elite healer? Yes, it is. Grant TP and refresh 2. Grant HP to all allies within range and heal their status ailments. Oh. Oh. Lord. Alright. 748. Okay. Knight's Bane. Immobility, blindness, and fury. So, yeah. Rouse troops. Grant 1 TP to all allies. And raise their strength and movement for 3 turns. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah, they weren't kidding when he said that he still has the ability to rouse rabble. That... Okay, that's terrifying. Got it. So we're gonna get cavalry charged like, whoa. Sandstorm and then Charisma, of course. What do these horsemen do? Byzantine cavalrymen. Knight's Bane, of course, so... I mean, we're... The thing about this is, like... They also have lances. So Roland is not going to be at any particular advantage against them. Maxwell will. Maxwell would be good here, but... Warming up increases your strength for 1 turn when moving 5 squares or more. Ooh. And long thrust. Range of 1-3! Oh! Deal physical damage to enemies in a straight line of 3 squares. Dear God. It uses all their TP, but they don't use TP on anything else. And Exharme's going to be giving them TP. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, okay. I mean, 2 shield bearers, a pikeman, charge 2 and delayed thrust. Yeah, okay. And... Never rule out reinforcements. Never ever. There's a bowman as well. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright. Well, who the hell are we bringing with us here? I don't even know, man. Squishies are gonna be a very dangerous proposition because there's no terrain for them to take advantage of. I feel like they have a lot of physical fighters, like a lot. Like there's actually no mages, now that I think about it. There are 0 mages. So anyone who's dodgy could be really good. So this might be an opportunity to use Groma. I don't know that we're going to be able to upgrade her that much, but I'm inclined to try it, for sure. I definitely think Maxwell is a good choice, just because, you know, he'll be able to do extra damage to all that cavalry. We're gonna want people who can
My shield is impregnable.
Draw aggro, which Groma's gonna be able to do as well. So Eridor, Flanagan, and Groma together should be able to make a really solid front. Frederica is going to be at an advantage here. There's a lot of grass that she can burn. It's clear weather, so she'll be doing extra damage. Our archers aren't going to be able to get height advantage, so that we might not want to bring them. A lot of lances, so Hasabar would be a bad choice. I would like to have another healer, so maybe Medina. Corentin could be decent for freezing the ground and slowing things down, maybe. Got 3 left.
Understood.
I mean, Benedict is always a good choice, and in a situation like this, I think will be quite useful. Lots of maneuverability, so Anna will be able to get backstabs, and
leave it to me.
I'm inclined to say Roland, because like this is good terrain for Roland. Again, the mobility will be really useful here. He'll be able to get a lot of flanks. We're just gonna have to make sure that he doesn't get murked by the enemy lances, but he'll also be dealing bonus damage. So, what does this look like? I mean, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. This is a pretty decent team setup, I feel like. The question is, am I comfortable with only having 1 mage? And also, am I comfortable not having Avlora? Because, like, Avlora's raw physical power is going to be really good here. Avlora is even recommended. Narv wouldn't be a bad choice, because he has the fire damage as well that's going to be able to burn grass, and we'll kind of be able to create our own terrain that way. Between him and Frederica, that might not be bad. He'd be able to do off-healing. He would also potentially be able to paralyze Exharme, which could be good. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. We've got 2 Taunters already, so let's drop Eridor for now. We'll see how the fight goes. We might want to bring him back. We'll bring Avlora in. I'm worried about Narv just getting run down, though, since there's so little opportunity for him to hide. So let's just try this. Let's go with this. This seems like a decent enough group. We're gonna save before I do any upgrades. This is our save for the character story, so we don't want to overwrite that. We can overwrite this one. Okay. And now let's go back to the encampment and see what we can do for upgrades. It's going to be refreshing to have just an open plains battle, though. I do like that. We do have someone who's ready for a class promotion. We don't have anything we can trade for. I wonder if he's just sold out from here on out. It's possible. It is possible. Okay, who do I want to promote? That is a very good question. My first inclination is, of course, Avlora. She gets stuff at 36. Oh, look at the gold armor. That's so dope. The stat increase is pretty huge for her, too. Eridor would get Desperate Defense. But Eridor's not coming on this fight anyway. Frederica would get Magic Ablaze. Increase your magic attack when on a square that is set ablaze. You get more magic attack, more HP, more TP, all that type of stuff would be really good. Roland gets Spring in your step, increases your movement by 1 with clear weather, and a bunch of stat increases. Wouldn't be bad. Benedict. What? Would get Remain Calm. Grants immunity to Silence, Fury, and Temptation. What does Maxwell get? He would get Revive at 33. Oh, damn. So could he just get a self-res? That would be pretty cool. Oh, we actually have 2 Medals of Valor. I didn't realize that. Okay, one of them's going to Avlora. Favoritism. Let's go. Let's go! Nice.
Far yet to go. Together.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Avlora. Reached the end of this path. You're goddamn right we have. Okay, cool. So then, tactically, I do like the idea of giving it to Frederica. I mean, just the raw damage output. She'd break 300 health. She'd get another TP. Let's do it.
It was worth every effort.
Absolutely it was, Frederica. Let's go. Cool. Okay, so that's class upgrades done. Now, we have a lot of money. What other upgrades can we do for people? Saranoa is SOL unless we get a ton of superior iron. We could get him some HP. Magic defense, which is not really relevant here. Luck might not be a terrible idea. Roland, again, superior iron would be needed. Luck at max HP. Damaged up by critical hits is not a bad idea. I think we're actually going to pick that up. Get some backstabs going on. Benedict. Superior Stone. I wouldn't mind getting Benedict more speed, honestly. Let's buy some Superior Stone. If we can. I can, actually. Let's just get both of them, honestly, because we're going to need it. No beating around the bush on that. We can get some Superior Iron. May as well. I don't know what else we're going to need yet, so... Nice, nice. Frederica. I might switch to Scorch damage up here, because we'll probably be using it a lot to try and set more stuff on fire. I still, to this day, I don't know if increasing her weapon potency actually increases her damage. But we've got the fiber, so let's do it. We'll see. Anna. Anna doesn't really need much, honestly. like, she doesn't really miss. Let's get her defense. Medina doesn't need a whole lot. Flanagan. I think Flanagan would like more damage, definitely. Avlora, we just can't. Unfortunately, makes me so sad. Same thing for Maxwell, but we can at least get Maxwell some other upgrades. Let's get him accuracy. And Groma, I mean, we could get her physical defense up. That wouldn't be a bad idea, especially because she has low HP. So let's buy a bunch of iron. Never mind, can't. Very well. Oh, the limited resources are starting to become a little problematic, man. Little problematic. That's actually all the upgrades that we can get right now with the materials that we have. I don't really know. We could get upgrade, or we could get accessories. Not a terrible idea. Damaged up by critical hits. Yeah, sounds good. Who'd want this? Anna. Backstabs, yeah. Backstab crits, absolutely. Evasion by 5 grants immunity to temptation. Garoma, hello. Evade tank, yes please. Magic defense is not relevant here. Strength bracelet and grants immunity to instant death. Yeah, definitely. So, extra strength means extra damage, which is probably pretty good for Maxwell. Maxwell's hopefully going to be doing a number on this cavalry, so... And then speed, more evasion for Groma. Yep. We just have so much money, because I went and did all of our bonus chapters, so we're yoked right now. More speed for Maxwell. Sounds like a plan. Accuracy, magic defense, regular defense will be good on just somebody. That's all physical damage here, so... the question is who? Who could use it? Maybe Avlora? Because realistically, like, Avlora doesn't need this ice amulet. So, yeah. Boom. And then HP, strength... Before we worry about any of that stuff, let's look at our consumables, shall we? We've got some large HP recovery, extra large HP recovery. Let's get some ranged. We have large ranged, bunch of status ailment stuff, ranged firestones. We should get a bunch of these. A bunch of those will be good. Just so we can set stuff on fire. And then spices, we need swift spices for sure. And we are bringing Medina. So we're going to want to make sure that we have... Yeah, we're going to want to make sure that we have basic HP pellets. Okay, cool. I think we'll leave the rest of our money for now. That's feeling pretty good. I think that that's going to put us in a pretty good spot. Last thing we will do, though, is we'll get out to the field of battle and see if there's any other accessories that we have equipped on people that we want to shuffle around, and then I'll call this one. Do-do-do. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. Alright. So, I think I want Serenoa to have the HP recovery scarf. Yeah, the red scarf. Get that. That way he can heal himself from any damage he's taken from the black anklet. Which would put us in a position where we could maybe give Anna the red one when she kills people, buff up, and start really snowballing. I think that sounds pretty good. Roland has luck and accessory, or accuracy. I feel like he's gonna want a bit more defensive stuff, honestly. Get some HP, because really he's gonna be liable to take some big hits here. Could give him movement as well, make him really maneuverable. Lightning, Wind, Vanguard. Don't really know that any of that's super useful. Oh, or the Resurrection Earring. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's go with that, because he's probably going to get hit really hard. Benedict is going to go right at the start, so we can potentially give Roland some defense. Let's get more magic damage, if possible. Yeah, magic bracelet, absolutely. For Frederica, so she can really blow people up. Medina. Don't know that there's really anything that she needs. I mean, we could give her HP just because it's on Hasabar, and Haas doesn't need it. Speed bracelet, actually. Yeah, that sounds good. We don't necessarily need a lightning amulet on Flanagan, but I'm worried about the possibility of lightning mages coming in, so maybe he can keep that, and then I'm happy with what everyone else has. So okay, actual last thing that we're going to do is positioning. How do we want to position people here? The majority of the cavalry is on this right-hand side. It's not like we have that much movement that we're going to be doing, so I think we can put our lancers over here. I also would like Frederica to be on this side so she can deal a ton of damage to this shield bearer right off the bat and try and get him out of the picture. We want taunters on either side so we can do this. Anna on the left-hand side so she can try and sneak up and assassinate the archer, and maybe the healer would be pretty good. Serenoa can assist in that endeavor, and have Laura as the tank on this side seems pretty decent. I only have one healer right now. I just noticed. I thought I had Gila with us this whole time, but I don't. Ooh, is that going to be risky business? It could be. It could be. But Medina is really good at her job. Like, really good. And we have a lot of good tanks. We have healing items. Maybe we don't need another healer? That could be risky business, but I do like the team that we have right now. We'll try this. We'll try this. We'll see how it goes. It could be a complete mistake, but we're going to try it. But that said, I'm going to save here, and when we come back, we're going to jump right into the fight. I think it's going to be a very good time. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. I do very much appreciate it. If you know someone that you think would enjoy this series or any of my other content, if you could shoot them a link, that'd just be swell. Also, it is Friday, so I need to go ahead and give the weekly shout-out to my members. So thank you to Caffeine System, Killer Cake, Shimia Saturn, Coda Gray, Canadian Animator Guy, Chaotic Taco, IR Fine, Light B, and Schnorble. You guys make it all possible. You really do help me so much. It's been a heck of a time trying to make a living off of YouTube, and I've been enjoying it, but it is tight as well. So all the help that you guys give me is so huge. Thank you so much. If you want to get a membership, it is $5 a month. You get a number of benefits, including some specific channel emotes and badges that you'll be able to display in premieres and live streams. You get shouted out, and maybe I'll let you in on some insider secrets in the members-only community tab. You never know. But either way, thank you all so much for your support. Have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.